So you want to know how I made this animation on FlipaClip? Well, I'll show you. Here's the process. So here's me sketching out the characters, trying to find a sense of the shot. I'm just drawing them with the background in the back. And here you go. As you see, I'm kind of sketching out the frames. Now I'm starting to do the keyframes. So now I'm trying to do the final shot, or one of the main shots. It's not the final pose, but this is one of the main poses. So right now I'm basically doing the keyframes. So now I'm starting to draw James starting to look over, and I'm doing some keyframes here as well. Unfortunately, FlipaClip doesn't have a very good time-lapse feature. I don't know if it still works, but it seemed to kind of skip over some stuff, so that was kind of weird. But you can kind of see most of the process here. I'm starting to flesh out Ash as well. So now I'm just adding in some of the keyframes, as you can see. So this is all on FlipaClip. I'm just drawing all of this out. So here you go. This is the process. And there's not really much else I can say at this moment. I'm just pretty much drawing everything. It takes time to do these animations. That's the thing about animation. Now here I'm starting to ink it. So I already had a sense of the pencils. Now I'm starting to ink it out. So this is a new layer now. So I'm doing all the ink and trying to just finalize all of this. As you can see. I don't know how I even really managed to really draw this out, but it takes practice, I guess. Drawing can be kind of tedious at times. But as you can see, here it is. You have to draw every line. You have to put in the work. That's the thing about animation. It takes a lot of patience, but you just have to love it. And I love the process. So here I am now trying to ink everything out, as you can see. Just trying to get all the curves right. As you can see, I redraw a lot of lines because I want to get that line just right. I like to do the broad, confident lines. That's just the way I draw. Some people like to kind of feel out the lines. They kind of like to sculpt the line art and then kind of fix it later. But I like to just do the nice, confident line when I draw. That's why sometimes I retry over and over to get that line right. As you can see there with Jesse's hair. I just want to get that curve just right. I can be a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes. So now I'm here, I'm just fixing up the hand. I'm adding in some keyframes now. In this keyframe, I didn't do in pencil. I'm just doing it straight with the ink because I already got a good sense of where the body is and where the poses are and how the figure is going to be shaped. So I skipped this part in pencil. I don't recommend it. I recommend that you do the work in pencil and then you go over in ink. Don't try to rush the process because you don't want to have to go back and then fix everything later. If you rush it, you're probably going to have to go back and fix it later, and it's going to take even longer. So here's the result in pencil. As you notice, I skipped some frames because I did that in ink. I only did the keyframes in pencil. And here it is in ink. You may notice it's not in color, and that's because I hate coloring on FlipaClip, which I've said before in a popular video of mine. I did the rest of the coloring on Clip Studio Paint. And if you want to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll post a part 2. Thanks for watching.